Hey guys, what's going on? It's Colin, and today we're actually doing something a little different. I don't know what I'm going to call it yet because I can't think of anything clever, but basically I'm just going to talk about a random topic. And today is something that is near and dear to my heart that I know. I'm joking, by the way, but it's chess boxing. So I can commemorate them on a few things with this topic, but I also have a few, and by a few I mean a lot of things that I hate about chess boxing. So I'm going to get into some of those and just kind of talk about my view on the sport. So to start off, I'm just going to kind of explain what it is. Basically, on their site, as far as I can tell, it's worldchessboxing.com. It's like their association. It's basically, you take boxing for 3 minutes, and then they ring the bell. They're like, okay, that's done. And then they move to a chessboard and do that for 3 minutes or 3 moves or whatever it is. And they go back and forth into that until someone basically either gets knocked out, one, or just sucks at chess and loses the chess game. So it sounds good together, kind of. You know, it's like, oh, I like chess. I like boxing. You know that's where it came from. The people that are like, oh, well, I played chess when I was 10 once, and I boxed a couple times. So those two things would probably be great together. But it's just another prime example of two things that could go together but really shouldn't. You know, it's right up there with, I don't know, butter knives and wall sockets. I don't really know whether you can call this a sport or activity. So on the site, it basically says that chess boxing is a combination sport, and one of the main things is to balance the mental and physical elements of the sport, so there's an equal chance of winning in either way. Now this is fine. I get that. Something I will commemorate them on is that it probably is a lot clearer to tell who wins. But man, it's stupid. You can watch.
Proceeds with alternating rounds of chess and boxing. A fight is decided either through a knockout in the ring or by checkmate on the chessboard. Just as they did at the chessboard, the two men are being careful, feeling each other out.
So I don't know if you can see it in the video or not, but it's actually like, at first I was thinking like, okay, this sport's just, it's gonna draw like 10 people. But the problem is it's actually drawing some pretty big crowds. And I'm not sure how this happens or who comes or if it's just their families, but man, they have some large families. To be fair, it's based in Berlin. Maybe they have like 100-person families that are just showing up. But that was gonna be part of my thing. I was like, well, who are you gonna challenge? You know, it's, you know, the only person that you probably know that chess boxes around your area is like your cousin that you told about chess boxing. But man, they draw some crowds, so I honestly don't know on that point. I don't know if there's a million people that you can fight. You know, there's LeBron James of chess boxing. Another thing I don't really get is that I feel like the competition can't be that good, because I searched some chess boxers, and at least on the male side, the chess boxers had some, you know, they had boobs. I don't know if all of them do, but the ones I saw definitely did. And I don't know if that's like a strategy that's taking place, you know, like they use those for some protection. But I don't see regular boxers using that, I'll tell you that. The women, on the other hand, are much, at least one I saw looked pretty dang jacked. She kind of looked like a Ronda Rousey. So I would much rather not chess box her. Just on the boxing aspect, I don't know how she is in chess. She might be a rock, but yeah, I wouldn't want to go there. Another thing I realized is, okay, you're boxing, you're chess boxing, you're doing whatever. Say you get into the boxing section of it, and you get smacked in the face. Because I know I've seen some really bad injuries in boxing. You know, people with their just eyes like hanging off their face, just gushing blood everywhere. And then they ring that little bell. Do you go back to that chess match and just like bleed over the table, over the, you know, the whole pawns, all the knights? Like, do you lose if you're doing that? I don't know. Like, they never brought that up. It's not in any of their rules. I will give them that their site is very well put together. I mean, not that it's well put together, but they have all the rules. It's basically chess rules, just copy and pasted onto a page. But then they also have boxing in there, so I'll give that to them. Another site that I founded that also seems like it's some kind of chess boxing organization is that says that they want to make it a worldwide sport movement, creating a worldwide sport movement. That's stupid, because it's like those two things are already sports. Maybe chess is activity, whatever you want to call it. Boxing's a sport. Okay, and also I'm gonna throw out the stereotypes right now. People that play chess, I think we all kind of know, usually they're on the higher end of the brain spectrum, you know? They got all those neurons going through up there. They are intellectually capable. While some boxers, not all boxers, but okay, let's take Floyd Mayweather for example. Pretty dang good boxer, but last time I checked, wasn't he like illiterate? Now don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure he is not on that high spectrum.
This is Floyd Mayweather reading the 10-second drops I just did.
I'm Floyd Mayweather, and I've joined Heart Radio for the show. Your stripes. Okay. I'm Floyd Mayweather, and I've joined Heart Radio for the show. Your stripes movement to support. Hi. Okay. I'm Floyd Mayweather, and I'm Floyd Mayweather.
Where do these chess boxers fall? I mean, you can't be both. Okay, let's throw it out there. You gotta choose one, either smart or strong. Overall, I'd say chess boxing is an interesting sport, if nothing else. It has a lot to it. I think it's stupid. I think it's something that someone made in their free time. They were sitting with their friends. I could imagine a teenager making it, but I don't think a teenager did make it. But I imagine them just kind of sitting in their basement with their friends saying, you know what would be awesome? Playing chess at the time. You know what would be awesome? If we just boxed. We boxed too. You know, we put chess and boxing together. That would be the best. Yeah, but it's not. It's not the best. Even though somehow it's actually become a sport in Germany, at least. Nonetheless, hopefully it doesn't spread. I think you should pursue what you want. I think that's important, but man, I don't think I'd be friends with a chess boxer, if I'm being honest. So overall, chess boxing is definitely a sport or an activity or whatever you want to call it that is in the world. It exists for sure. It was more than I thought it'd ever be, but you know, it's up to your choice to believe what you want about it. I think that's going to be all for today, guys. I think that's all I got on chess boxing. Tell me if you like this new series, new whatever it's going to be called, and I'll see if I can put out more of it. So thanks for watching, guys. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, comment if you didn't, or if you did, and I will see you guys on the flip.